Hello, I'm making this little video recording to show you how to purl American style. What you see here is the back of my fabric. The front has a smooth knitted appearance. This is upside down, but you see that it's kind of a smooth appearance. Don't look here yet, we'll talk about that in a minute. The smooth fabric is your knit side of the fabric, and what we're looking at here with all these little bumps everywhere, this is the purl side of the fabric. So I'm going to do a few purl stitches to remind you how to do it, and this will be the same way we learned in class, which will be American style, where the yarn is held in the right hand while you're working, and we're going to be traveling from this right hand needle over to this left hand needle with this yarn going into each stitch one by one. And here's how the purl stitch is made. I'm going to poke the needle into the first stitch on the left needle, like so, and you notice how the tip is going to the left and the right hand needle is in front of the back needle. The back needle is the left hand needle and the right hand needle is in front. It's kind of making a big X. I always say big X in class, because the bigger the X, the easier it is to get this yarn around that front needle. So the yarn is going to travel around the front needle in what is actually a counterclockwise motion. So around the back of the needle and then back into position, and your thumb of your left hand pushes the needle out the back door. Alright? It's kind of awkward, but you get used to it. After you make hundreds of these stitches, it gets easier and easier. So poking into the stitch, making a big X, with the right hand needle is in front. Then we're going to hold onto the yarn and jump up and wrap in a counterclockwise motion around that front needle, and then the thumb pushes the stitch out the back of the loop. It's always a good idea to keep a hold on the yarn from one stitch to the next so you don't have to hunt for the yarn each time. So I'm going to make several in a row, doing the same thing over and over again. It's always okay to squash the stitches up that left needle. See how I've squashed them so that they almost want to jump across. And wrap, go out the back, and poke in, wrap, out the back. So some people say, stab him in the neck, scoop out his guts, and throw him off a cliff. That is a purl stitch, and a little story to go along with it, okay? So I'm going to work my way down the row, finishing all of these purl stitches. And the reason I'm making purl stitches is because I'm on the back of the fabric. Okay, when I come around to the front, I'm going to film again and remind you of making the knit stitches, which is what we did in class. Okay? After that, I'll make a video about how to combine knit and purl in the same row. Here I've just done an entire row of purling across the back of the fabric. And I'll show you how it looks in just 1 minute. One more stitch. And now they're all done. Move them away from the tip of the needle and take a look. I've got nothing but bumpy purl stitches here because this is the inside of the fabric, or the back, or the wrong side. You can call it lots of different things. And then we turn back to the front where the smooth fabric is at. These are the knit stitches, and we'll do those next.